Make some noise! We got our first question at the mic. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Contessa. And my question is, why do men say they want a high-valued woman, but when they receive one or have one that is liking them and wants to be with them and presents themselves, they play games?
Hold on. So why you think I'm lied about a high-value woman? I wanted a high-value woman because it rewards me when I play the game and I win.
It rewards you?
It ain't a game if it's automatic. It ain't a challenge. It ain't fun if you don't. Listen, I need you to have the highest self-esteem because when I conquer you, you transfer that to me. When that man is getting inside of you, he is siphoning your energy, and I need you to be at the top of your game because when you at the top of your game, and I can go up to my boy and I can be like, hey, guess what? I got Keisha to do that little thing that you say you don't do for ordinary men. Now it makes me feel like I'm the man. I guess what I'm saying is when I said I wanted a high-value woman, I wasn't playing about that. I just never said I wanted a high-value woman to marry or to be in a relationship with or to commit to. I wanted a high-value woman so when I played this game, I can win big. And oh, I did, because when I win, you pour all of you into me and you don't ask for things in return. And listen, because you are a high-value woman, you got poor.
I do.
You got things I can benefit from. Listen, you know how to heal a man. You know how to raise a man. Ooh, you fix me. Because here's the thing. All I got to do is pretend to be nice for the first couple months, and you're going to spend a whole year or two trying to get that man back. When my mask come off, you're going to try to fix that. And guess what? You actually got the skills, too. And so when a man says, I want a high-value woman just to play games with afterwards, he wasn't lying. The question is, are you truly high value if you fail for Now, before I get everybody off my side, let me move on because I don't want to get too deep with that. Anybody else got something?
But I am truly high value.
Girl, you better stand on it, goddammit. I think that in that situation, it's similar to buying an expensive car. Like everybody like nice cars, right? Everybody want a Benz or a BMW or Rolls Royce or whatever the case may be until something go wrong on it. Until we got to pay that maintenance bill, right? When I was driving that, little Chevy, get it fixed $500, $1,000, right? I'm driving this new BMW, that Benz, now it's $4,000, $3,000, $5,000. I didn't pay attention to that when I was yearning and aspiring to get this new car. So it's the same with women, right? I want a high-value woman because you're self-sufficient, which means I'm going to have to do less. You have your own money, which means I'm going to have to pay less. But at the end of the day, what we don't factor in is you going to call us on our bullshit.
We will.
You're not going to let us get away with the same shit a woman who was, I don't want to say beneath us because that sounds crazy, but a woman who was less valuable would let us get away with, right? But that's the fine print that we didn't read. We want the benefits of you. But when we get to experiencing all of what comes with you, hell no, I ain't necessarily ready to handle that. Let me go back to a woman and let me do what I want to do.
And this is the thing, ladies. Some men are so low value, so low functioning, so up that they prey on high value women. Let's keep it 100. Some men want to prey on you, to manipulate you, to womanize you. They never want to marry you, commit to you, be with you. And it is our responsibility as ladies to stay high value. But in addition to high value, we have to stay high functioning. High functioning means that we are able to see red flags when there's a womanizer, manipulator who's there to just throw flags on the play, but not to be able to lead us in a game. And so we have to make sure that when we are picking and choosing, we are making sure that we are very picky in our choosing. Because as a high-value woman with high functionality, we're not picking or choosing nobody. Get you a square, baby, put your standards on that, and stand firm on that. And until somebody can come there and match your standards, till somebody who can be equally yoked in your value, not just in your performance and your high functionality, not in just what they can prey on, then you stay by yourself and you take your cell phone trips and you treat yourself good and you look good and you feel good and you praise God in the midst of doing it.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Before you lead a mic, before you meet, this is very important, I gotta say this. You gave the car reference and I get it, right? But here's the thing. I only wanted you when you was on the clearance rack. I wanted to drive a Benz on a budget. And when you ask me to pay full price, I can't. You know why? Because how can I give my all to you when I'm giving half of myself to another girl and another girl and another girl? There are so many men, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There's so many men you confusing for single, for real. He may not be in a relationship, but I can't give my all to you because I got girl B, C, and D. And sometimes this is why men, I want y'all to be careful for men that don't care about your heart. He just cares about you as a collectible.
And that kind of man is not only broken in his soul, but he broken in his pockets. Any man who wants a Benz that's on layaway, a woman that's on layaway, that nigga broken internally, externally, and he broken in his bank account.
Hey, at the end of the day, all those things, hold on. Ooh, do this. Hold on.
Hey, hold on, we all love a discount.
I'm broken, right, but you busted it wide open for me, nonetheless. You gave me access to your heart, nonetheless. You asked the question about me at tonight's conversation, nonetheless. I must sort of be that nigga.
Hold on. Let me clear it up. Let me clear it up for the high value, high functioning ladies. Really, the broke, low value, low functioning men, they busting it open for us. Because it's on our turn, on our dime.
That part. Thank you.
Get the out of here.
Thank you.
Get the out of here.
Hey, fight back. Hey, you down. Fight back, baby.
All right, she won. All right, I'm going to leave it up. Lance, did you have anything?
I got
Are you
nothing.
good?
Because,
Thank you for your question.
A broke who can't pay bills is definitely busting it open, baby.
I don't like that terminology, but
Come on, Lance.
I get.
Do it for the bros. Fight back.
Option.
No,
Fight back.
Rewind.
Fight back.
Rewind.
All right, whatever.
So you busting
Hey,
it open
Trill.
or not?
She right. I still hit though. So I mean,
You busted it open.
And here's the thing. Never mind. We gonna go.
City boys.
I was
down
about to be
15.
toxic. All right, brother. Everybody look to your left and your right. Say shh.
Ooh-wee. So what you got to think about this question? Why do men want high value women, but then when they get them, they be playing games and acting like they don't want them and all this other stuff? What you got to say?
I think it's individual. That person probably is just playing games, you know. Maybe he just trying to make a roster or something. I can't see no man of integrity acting like that. What you got to say?
I mean, I agree with the guy at the end with the Astro stuff. I feel like people or guys or whatever in this situation, we be wanting stuff, but then when you get it, you're not really prepared for what you were asking for at the end of the day. So, but it just goes back to the conversation we always talk about where you got to do the background work and you allow the Lord to kind of work on you. You can't be asking for X, Y, and Z if you don't resemble and exemplify those same types of situations. So then when you get it, you're going to be off in your feelings because you ain't on that same level at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, be careful what you asking for because if you're not ready for it and everything that's going to come with it, then you ain't going to manage it and handle it well at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying.
So is that jealousy or something? If she doing her thing and maybe the man not feeling like
I mean, yeah, it could be jealousy. They leveling up and doing what they want to do, or from what he was saying, they come with, they want to correct you and they want things to be a specific certain way. You can't get away with certain stuff like that. That you just not ready for it at the end of the day. So, hey,
Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay.
just be careful what you asking for, because sometimes you might actually get it and you might not be ready for it and you're going to fumble it and you're going to wish you had it back once you do get back right. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Well, let's keep it moving, y'all.
All right, what's your name? What's your question?
Rangel's my name. I'm happily married, so this ain't for me. God has blessed me with my woman.
Okay.
Can you truly heal in the same relationship that broke you, or does love sometimes require walking away, even if you still love them?
Oh, can you heal in a place that broke you? Or does it require to?
Is this a marriage or just a
relationship?
Lance, let me ask you this question, Lance.
Ain't even talk.
All right.
That's for me?
Yeah.
Hey, it's hot in here, and y'all Y'all just opening your mouth more and more.
Lance, what would make it a difference between if it was just a relationship or a marriage?
Look, if you married, it's in sickness and health, till death do you part. So you have an obligation to work that out or try, you know what I'm saying? But in a just a regular relationship, that's your girlfriend, walk away. Walk away. If it, I mean,
you said, hold on, you said, what if you what? Try to walk away? Hey, you know, can I?
You ever try to get your flat fixed? You ever try to pay your rent? You ever try? I'm sick of that trying. Do these be locking y'all up in the basement? No water, no toilet. What do you mean try? You don't mean try, you mean die, man. You need to go somewhere.
Try harder.
Try harder, for sure.
I agree. Anybody for this side? I'm gonna tell you this and
hey,
jump
listen,
in. Go ahead.
90%, I've been keeping score. 90% of the advice that we gave was like, listen, just go find a new and there's nothing us is like than more than you finding a. But is it possible to heal in the same place that broke you? Yes. A lot of times people put all of this time in just to actually go through something and then fold. Now we got the major red flags, the Six Flags, the Busch Gardens, the Disney Worlds, all that shit, right? We mean like physical violence, verbal abuse, infidelity. A lot of times y'all just be having these communication problems. Or y'all be in a season where the ego is bigger than the soul. Or y'all be in these situations where sometimes the internet that infiltrated your relationship and now we need a little extra trip, a little extra shoe. And we get a disconnect between the person that we started with. Now, mathematically speaking, since the 90s, people are getting married less. But you know what they are doing? They're shacking up more. Now, it might be because a lot of people don't want to spend that $100,000 to let other people watch them fall in love all over again. But it might be because that the standard that y'all have is really just a person that actually likes you when shit gets rough. And I see a lot of people that have their expectations of what they want a relationship to do for them, but a lot of people don't have a list of things that they want to do for a relationship. And I think that's one of these biggest things. I think people come into relationships with the expectation of what this needs to do for me while pouring in little and being on the first thing out. All of these failures in relationships that we have, now granted, you should definitely go where you value, you should definitely go where you're appreciated, but if you don't put no work in, how it's gonna work then?
So you say try harder, you don't believe in try harder, but what happens when the woman grew up in an environment where her dad was abusive and she thinks it's normal?
Well, you knew that when you first started talking to her, and if you didn't, that's your bad for not checking that, just like we didn't check the passports. I think a lot of times people fall in love with the mind and then try to figure all that after you committed to a person.
I didn't commit to you if I ain't marry you. And I know that there are a lot of people in here that's going.
When you stuck all the way in, no condom, you committed. When you put that little something on the rent, you committed. When you took that selfie, when you took her to Tulum and stuck your tongue all the way in her ass crack, you committed.
All right, next question. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, but you know, time out though. Key word though, is that broke you. Broke you. We're not talking about a dent. We're not talking about a wound. We're talking about a break. And I just want people to be careful about that though, is because that person has already proven that they can break you. Go ahead, Dr. Bryant. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because I just want to say this, y'all, listen. I want us all to be very, very aware of when we are pointing the finger, saying somebody else broke us, because oftentimes folks come into it already broken. And then when they trigger you, you say, You broke me. No, I just triggered you. You came in here already broken with daddy issues and mommy issues, parental issues, and everything else. And I'm not saying that means you just take advantage of that and break them more. What I'm saying is if we have the awareness of where we are broken, I call it the superwoman or superman effect. Learn who you are and where you're broken and what you got going on. So when you meet people, matter of fact, don't wait till you meet somebody. Everybody who's in your circle now, your friends, the women, the men who want to date you, call them, sit them at a table, open up your chest and say, this is where I'm fucked up at. Do you still want to love me? Can you still be in a friendship with me? Do you still want to date me? You still want to work with me? Can you help me process and get through this? Because if you can, then you can stay. Because you don't get to take bits and pieces of me. When you choose me, you choose everything that comes with me. And if you can't help me heal because you just going to break me more, then I cannot sign up for this investment. You're not committed to me. You're committed to what you can get from me. Because someone who's committed to you is in a service position. I'll land on this. Relationships, from parental to friendship to marriage, they are service positions. If you are not in a position to serve that person you're in a relationship with love, grace, and respect, then you don't need to be in that relationship and don't commit to those relationships if you cannot serve each other from a place of grace and saying, I know where you broke, and sis, I'm not going to try to break you more. Or I can't help you with that cut, but I know somebody who can. But I got to be able to be honest and authentic with you because when you choose me, you got to have everything I come with.
I agree.
Woo. All right. So what you think about the question, can you heal in the relationship, marriage, whatever, if with the person who broke you? What you got to say about that?
Well, if it's unmarried, how did they break you? You know, unless you were fornicating with them, you broke yourself when you decided to fornicate with this person. You know what I'm saying? But if you are in a marriage, like Lance was saying, I think you're commissioned to work it out. You know, at least to try to work it out, whatever happened between the two. What do you got to say?
Yeah, I agree. If we just dating, like they said, just move on. But ain't
Mm-hmm.
no you broke me. I gotta. No, you don't. Just keep it moving. Find somebody else to be with. You just causing chaos in your life for no reason. Just keep it moving. Life's too short to be messing around with people who can't respect you and breaking you and ain't got their stuff together. Just keep moving. But I agree. In marriage, you gotta work that stuff out. Have those conversations. Speak your truth. Say what you gotta say, because you in it. You know, for the long haul. And there ain't no divorcing and quitting. That stuff costs money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So you better just figure it out. But also to seek the Lord though too. Go to him in prayer, let him know your requests, your stuff that you got going on, and he'll lead you and guide you. And hopefully, if the other person you with is a Christian too, so then the Lord, Holy Spirit can talk to them and be like, hey, you messed up and blah, 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 and can kind of bring y'all together and mold that thing together. Because without Jesus Christ in your relationships and you dealing with all this breaking and all this other stuff, it's just not going to go well. So you definitely need something else than just yourselves in your own mind to mend those things back together.
I feel it. I feel it. I
Mm-hmm.
feel it. And what you got to say about oh boy, he looked like the light skinned Kanye West. That's how Kanye West used to be before he, totally went off the space. But what you got to say about him that men are committing to women when you have sex with her and get intimate with her and all these things? Is that commitment?
It's some type of something. It's some type of something.
Some type of something or what?
Some type of commitment or something. But I guess these days, people just be hitting and quitting and doing whatever. But yeah,
It's a commitment to the devil.
it's true. It's fornicating. It ain't the right way to be doing things. So you committing to something, but
It's not the commitment that you should be looking for.
it's true.
That's not no true commitment. True commitment is marriage. Making an honest woman out of a woman. That not having sex with her, not moving in with her, not buying her a car, not getting a joint bank account. It's you making an honest woman out of her and out of yourself. You know, by being a man. Be a man. Put the ring on it. Lead your household. That's true commitment.
It's true. It's true.
Check out stampstashtv.com if you haven't already. full episodes on there of reaction videos to reality TV shows. We got Bell Collective on there, the new season. We got Huntsville, what they call Love and Marriage Huntsville, the new season on there. We also have Club Stamps, which has the Housewives of Atlanta in there, Ready to Love. It's a paid membership in that club, but it's thebomb.com. You get 4 months of it straight. You only pay once, and we do not recharge your card at all. We don't even keep it on file, okay? So, yes, check it out.
Yep, and while you're on there, go ahead and visit that Shop Stamps Apparel tab. We got great t-shirts, hoodies, crew nets, all different types of stuff. We got some shirts on right now, all different colors and sizes and everything. So go ahead, check it out, get you a little something. We'll make sure you get it nice, quick, and fast, and in a hurry.
Yes. And go check out Stamps Essentials on the website. Click that tab up on the website. Honey, we got everything from shampoos, protein treatments, deep conditioners, leave-in conditioners, hair grease, hair oil, our signature product, Stay Moist Coils, which is a wash and go hair system that you can also use for your braid outs and twist outs, and perm rod sets. And honey, we will get you right, get you tight. This is all me, honey, all me. This is all natural. No weave, no wigs, no extensions, none of that. I grew my hair with Stamps Essentials, plant-based personal care line, okay? You looking to grow your hair out? You looking to get some length retention? You looking to get some fullness to your hair? Honey, we got you. Our whole line is thebomb.com. No harsh chemicals in it. It's healthy. It's plant-based, so it's good ingredients that you will find at your local health food stores, but they're made into formulas. So you can put it underneath your vanity in your bathroom and your linen closet. Honey, you can even use these in your salon on your clients. It's that good. This is high quality products. Okay. Well, we out.
See y'all.